Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here with my Tag Tuesday for this video, and because we are in a new month, we have a new set of prompts for each week. We are led by the lovely Shirley over at Handmade by Shirley, and the prompt for this week is floral. So I have just finished making my tag, and I'm not going to lie, there is a point in this where I almost chucked it out, but I think I found a way to kind of make it work. Almost resorted to sticking a butterfly on something that I thought was terrible, but I think I found a way around that. So if you want to see a slightly shaky tutorial, or craft along with me really, of how I put together this little tag, then please keep watching. And I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. There's a couple of things that I sort of struggle with, so if you've got any advice for me, it would be very gratefully appreciated. Sorry about my voice. My husband has given me his bug that he brought back from our holiday in Morocco, and yeah, so I just sound a bit rubbish. But yeah, I'm going to go and have a coughing fit, and yeah, please enjoy the rest of the video. Okie dokie, so for my floral tag, I've had a wee rummage in my stash. I thought I've got lots of floral things that I haven't really used. So this is one of the ones. I bought it last year, I think. Although, I mean, I bought it on eBay. I don't think it came out last year. And I had a try with it when I bought it. I didn't get on with it very well. I've tried it again. I just think it looks terrible. So I'm gonna, yeah, that's going to the charity shop, I think. So, however, I also bought this stamp set. I've never really bought much from Stampin' Up, but I was seeing people using Stampin' Up stuff and thought, oh, that looks amazing. And then when I got this home, I was thinking, oh, but how do I, like, I want the flower one colour and I want the leaves one colour, and maybe this is the same colour as the leaves, and I wasn't quite sure how to use it. Now, I've had a little practice just before I came on using my Lisa Horton interference inks. Have I confessed to you yet that I bought some more? You know how I had 3? I did a video a little while ago where I played about with 3 of them. Anyway, then I bought some more. Excuse me. Anyway, so I had a go with applying the colour to the different areas, and this one with brushes, and then repeat stamping. I used my stamping platform, and it wasn't too bad. There is a little bit of bleed through there. And then the last time I did it, I just spritzed it very lightly, the stamp, without adding more ink onto it. Spritzed it lightly with my water bottle, and then it was a bit better. And then I tried the big stamp, and it has stamped quite nicely with a little spritz of water. And I don't know if you can pick up, but there is a little bit of a sheen there. So what I was thinking was I might try and stamp a layer of kind of flowers on the tag and then figure out what I'm going to do afterwards. I've also lost one of my, what are those called? Magnets from my stamping platform, so everything's going so well. Anyway, right, now, let me stick that at 8. So I'm just going to kind of have this sort of randomly. And I'm going to stamp it in some different colours. So this one is Fruit Salad Shimmer, and it's a nice sort of, what colour is that? Peachy colour. So I think I've done quite a good layer there. Creek. Put a little spritz and see if that makes a difference. I think it does. I'll do another little might be a wee bit wet, but that's perfect. Let's call that a win. Now I have, of course, inked all over this too. Not so good. Can you see me? Yes, you can see me. That's fine. And then maybe I'll do one down here. And I might go for more of a yellowy. Here we go. This one is Ripe Mango Shimmer. Come back, come back. It's okay. More of that. A very light spritz of that. Oh, jeez. Do you ever have days where you're just really clumsy compared to the rest of the time? I am clumsy today. So, I just... So that's two of the large ones now. Should I be brave and try and do one of the ones that's going to need a little bit more? Maybe let's try this little one here. Okay. Let's try it like so. And let's go. So I've done that one, and I've done this one. What is that one I did? See, I stupidly bought colours that are very similar. Okay, I don't know if it's that one or that. Ooh. That's a yellowy one. Why don't I do a nice yellow? Nice yellow. Right. So I'm just trying this because I don't know how else I'm going to apply it just to the areas I want to get it on. Has anybody else done it like a different way? That's not bad actually. Not bad at all. So that was, what's that one called? Sweet Treat Shimmer. And then this one has got a green. So you can see how I can't talk and I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. Okay. That's not bad. Do I want to just go over that a little bit more? Okay. Usually, I have to say, when I come on to do Tag Tuesday, I've sort of got it all planned out. This is a bit more Wing It Wednesday, but on a Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. I am fed up of coughing. Right. Why don't I go like there? I'm going to stick with the yellow and the green. Am I still in shot? Yes. So yeah, what are you up to? Are you doing Tag Tuesday? I ran out of time to do it last week, so I've missed one, but I decided to just be alright with that. You can't do everything all the time. So that was my thinking anyway. Right, should I do a wee spritz? I can't remember if I did that the first time or not. Okay, let's try that way. Not too shabby. Give it another wee go. Actually, the yellow and the green is a wee bit more forgiving, because if I get a little bit of yellow in the bit where I want it green, that's not a disaster. Whereas some of the other colours are a bit less forgiving. Yeah. I feel like there's a little bit missing. Ah, that's better. Right, let me just blot this. And put that lid on there. And then go in to do these wee green bits. I've got a bit of right, let's see. No bad. I do have a little bit of like a halo around where I've stamped. That's annoying. But okay, should I do one more? Oh, I don't really want to. What about, there's one more stamp in this. Okay. What about just a little bit of, turn it around, there is quite a nice sheen on this actually. Do that there maybe. Right, have I got another, that's a sort of a greeny colour. Blue colour, okay. Let's just stick with, maybe I can just tap this on here. I don't think any of the flower is gonna, yeah. Oh, see, it's giving me that outline. Do you think that's because I'm using the brush? Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, I will see what I can do to make it work. Okay. I mean, I like it in some ways. It definitely has got a little bit of a shimmer and sheen. It's just these lines that are a bit annoying. What could I do to disguise those? Okay. Right, So the rest of these are sentiments, so I don't need that. No, that's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to pause you and I'm going to think. Okay, I've put a eyelet in, which doesn't go with the rest of it either, so I'm really doing well with this. What I think I might do is just add a little bit of, hopefully, subtle inking around the flowers. I did think about if I could maybe add some vellum on, and I think that might have been nice, but I had already put the eyelet in. So I might just do a little strip of vellum across the centre. So let's see, let's just do a little inking and hope that I don't make this worse. So, are you feeling nervous for me? I am feeling nervous. So I've added this because it was a flower, thinking, okay, it'll be fine, but actually it doesn't go with any of these colours. So maybe if I add a little bit of this, what is it even called? Shaded lilac. See, it's quite subtle, isn't it? I could add a little bit of that around. Let's start doing the edge and then see if I need to start making another tag. Let's just see. I think that's all right around the edge. I do like the shimmer and sheen of these inks when they've been stamped. I think that's really nice. Trying to think of past. Oh. Let's see. Let me just. So I've not really done anything to this bit, have I? But I wonder about like a torn bit of vellum across the. I do also have this stamp set I bought. I was buying a few bits and pieces on Tonic and I wanted to get it to a certain amount, and I think this was in the sale, and it's got "Don't Stop Believing," and I thought I might add that as like a sentiment, well, a quote or something. I feel like it needs a bit of a focal image. Let me see what I've got. Okay, so this is like a kind of bit box that I've got that is a wee bit sorted out. So some different flowers. I think I stamped, heat embossed and coloured that. I don't know if these have been gifted, maybe. That's quite a funky flower, but I don't know that it's quite right for this one. That's a sort of watercolory effect. Just trying to find things that might go with the colour and or the style of this. It's a real mix mash of like ephemera and stamping and stickers and all sorts. Oh, sorry, putting the head about the camera there. Okay, there's a few bits and bobs there. And I could always distract with a little butterfly up there. What use are butterflies if not to cover up little bits that we don't like on our projects? I think that's why they were invented, isn't it? Right, let me put that out the way. Let's see what I've got here. Might be a bit big. So maybe that little butterfly could sit there, or it's quite a nice wee one. It's a bit random in terms of the colour, but I quite like it. Do you know what I might do? I might do some random text stamping. That could work. I've got some stamps just down by my feet. And I think there's a texty one in here. Well, that's got text. That would do me. And maybe in... I don't know if this would work, would it? It does indeed work. Let me just see, is that the right way up? I think that might be upside down. Yeah, that looks upside down. Okay. Okay. Oh dear, this is a bit chaotic, this one, isn't it? But hopefully you can forgive me that. Put it up there. And then if I ink all over, but stamp it once, maybe I can then do a bit there. Right, I quite like that. Okay, okay. So that's that. I could emboss my vellum. Right, I'm going to do that. Okay, so I've embossed this vellum. Oh, now this is something coming together now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put something over the vellum, so I'm going to be slightly rash with my adhesive and just stick a wee bit of this tape on. I wouldn't do that if I wasn't putting something on top, but the little flourish of flowers I think will cover it up. So let's pop that there. I mean, it is visible, but now it's not. Okay. So let me just I don't use a lot of red liner tape, but sometimes when you've got textures like the embossing on the vellum, so it's a bit shiny anyway, and it's got the texture from the embossing, it's a wee bit tricky. So let's put that there. And then, should I put a wee butterfly? I don't know. I do like this don't stop believing though. I love a pun. I might just do it on a bit of black card, although that's navy blue. Maybe I'll do it on a bit of blue card. Let me see. This is my different shades of blue sort of scrap bag, and when I remember, it comes in very handy. Right, so let me just use my anti-static bag, and I've got my stamp on the stamping block, so I just need to get the ink and the white embossing powder, and I saw something on Facebook the other day. I think it was Wow have got a new improved embossing ink pad, and I thought, now, I really rate the one that I've got, this Wow embossing pad, so I'm slightly, what did they? Sorry, something sat on my keyboard. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, has anybody tried it? I know Katerina is a design team member for a while, so maybe she will have the details on it. Right, I'm just going to pause you and do the heat embossing so you don't get too deafened by this. Okie dokie. So now I will don't stop believing. I love a pun. Love, love, love. So let me just trim that down. I'll just stick it on there maybe, and maybe some wee gems might be what is needed. And of course a bit of ribbon. Oh, I've gone all out with my red liner tape today. Don't stop believing. I won't sing, don't worry. Although it's in my head. Right, so now some sparkly gems. I've got these purpley ones that I use all the time. Or I've got these pretty ones. I think I need something smaller though. These ones are a Sistren Grun, I think. Oh, very nice colours. Maybe those ones. Right. Okay, so this is quite nice, this purpley one, because it is a good match. Have I got my sticky thingy here? This Poke Jewel. So maybe one of those, and that one, and a next size up. And then maybe a wee one up here. Or I do wonder about a wee one in the centre, but maybe that's too much. I've done it. I've done it. So there we go. It got a bit shaky in the middle, but I think I've got there in the end. Don't stop believing. Yes, in yourself. Let me know what you think. Have you got a way that you use these kind of stamps where it's all in the one image, but you want to use different colours, these Stampin' Up ones? What do you do? And also, yeah, let me know what you think. So please hop on over and check out the other people who are participating. There's a different group of us each week. Some people join in every week, some people miss and just do it maybe once or twice. So it's definitely worth checking it out and seeing who is participating. But there will definitely be, of course, Shirley participating. So please hop on over and check out her video. I just know it's going to be fabulous. Thanks so much for watching. Take care now. Bye.